What's up, guys? It's Marie from Debutify, and I'm super excited to be here today to talk to you guys about customer psychology. And these are our psychology tips to improve your website design. As a business owner, you guys know how important it is to have a great website that attracts and converts your customers. But do you know what really makes your customers tick? That's where customer psychology comes in. So today, I'm going to give you some insider knowledge on how to use customer psychology to your advantage and take your website design to the next level. First things first, let's define what customer psychology really is. Customer psychology is the study of how people think, feel, and behave when making purchasing decisions. It's all about understanding what motivates your customers and what triggers their emotions. For example, would it be the price? Would it be the value? Would it be something very different? And when you understand customer psychology, you can create a website design that appeals to your customers' wants and needs. Why is understanding customer psychology so important? Because it allows you to connect with your customers on a deeper level. When you know what motivates them, you can create a website that speaks to them personally. You can use their language, their tone, and their style. This makes your website more relatable and approachable. And also, it leads to increased conversions and, of course, customer loyalty. I mean, you guys all know that, right? When you want to buy something and the website is just making it so hard for you to buy that you just rage quit and just forget about it. So you must make sure that your own website doesn't do that and doesn't scare off your potential customers. So what are some common psychological triggers that you could consider in website design? One of the biggest ones is the fear of missing out, or FOMO. People are naturally curious and want to be part of something exclusive or limited. By creating a sense of scarcity or urgency, you can tap into the psychological trigger and encourage your customers to take into action. Of course, there are also several others, which I'll be talking more later on. So let's proceed to the tips we have for designing your own website. When it comes to website design, the language that you use is just as important as the visuals. So use persuasive language that speaks directly to your customers' pain points and desires. Use action-oriented verbs and descriptive adjectives that make your product or service sound irresistible. And don't forget to use social proof, such as customer testimonials, to back up your claims. Simplicity is also key when it comes to website design. So keep your website clean, organized, and easy to navigate. Use clear headings, subheadings, and bullet points to break up your content and make it more digestible. And make sure your website is more mobile friendly, as more and more people are accessing the internet using their phones. So remember that the fear of missing out we talked about earlier on. Creating a sense of urgency is a great way to tap into that psychological trigger. Use limited time offers, countdown timers, or low stock notifications to encourage your customers to take action. But make sure you're honest and transparent about your offers, okay? Or you just risk losing their trust. Next is social proof. Social proof is the idea that people are more likely to follow the actions of others. It's kind of like the modern day word of mouth. Use customer reviews, ratings, and testimonials to show your customers that other people have had a positive experience with your product or service. This builds trust and credibility and can help increase your conversions. Scarcity is a powerful psychological trigger that can be used to create a sense of urgency and exclusivity. Use limited edition products or services, or offer a limited quantity of a particular item. This creates a sense of exclusivity and can encourage your customers to just act fast. If you guys need help with that, you can use and try the Debutify reviews. It's free for 30 days and can really just help you manage and collect customer reviews for you to help with this. So now that we've covered the basics of customer psychology and tips for website design, let's take a look at some examples of these tips in action. You guys, I'm pretty sure nobody here doesn't know what Amazon is, right? So Amazon shows ratings and reviews from other customers on its product pages. This is a great example of social proof, which is the idea that people are more likely to trust and follow the actions of others. Seeing that other people have bought and or enjoyed a product can make us more likely to buy too. When you're looking at hotels and vacation rentals on booking.com, you might notice a message saying something like, 1 room left, or here, at least here, it says only 5 rooms left at this price. So this creates a sense of urgency, making you more likely to book the room right away rather than risk missing out on a very, very good deal. Dropbox has a really clean, simple design that makes it easy to understand how to use the service. By keeping the design simple and intuitive, Dropbox is able to make people feel more comfortable and confident using their product. So now let's talk about how you can apply these psychological tips to your own website design. Number 1, analyze your website's current design. Look at it from a customer's perspective and try to identify areas that could be improved. Once you've identified these areas, think about which psychological tips could be applied to make your website more effective. Do you need to add social proof, or could you create a sense of urgency? Or maybe you just need to simplify the design that you have to make it easier for customers to navigate and understand. So it's up to you and it's up to your audit. Whatever changes you decide to make, be sure to keep testing and tweaking your website design to see what works best for your customers. So there you have it, guys. By understanding customer psychology and implementing these psychological tips into your website design, you can improve your chances of converting visitors into customers. Remember, Debutify offers other webinars to help you improve your e-com business, so be sure to check those out too. And don't forget about our 14-day free trial of Debutify theme. It's the perfect opportunity for you to try it now and optimize your website and basically use the things that you've learned in this webinar to your own website. And with Debutify, you can make stunning and functional websites that could seriously convert your website lurkers into buyers. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope to see you next week on our next webinar. Bye, guys.